welcome to today's yoga. We're going to be doing a beautiful sequence for opening the hips, the hip flexors, and stretching out the psoas muscles. We hold a lot of tension, a lot of stress, a lot of negative energy in our hips, which is why we tend to feel a lot of pain in our lower back and in our hip areas. So it's great to just take out some time just to really stretch out those muscles and bring some positivity into your life. So when you're ready, just take a seat on your mat and we'll begin. I just want you to begin by closing your eyes, just allowing yourself to relax. Allow yourself to be in this present moment, so you don't need to be anywhere else. You don't need to be doing anything else. You just need to be on this mat, in this present moment. Just start to bring your awareness in on your body, so become aware of that breathing, that nice inhale and exhale, just following the journey of the breath. The moment it enters through your nose, going into the lungs, filling the belly, and then moving back out through the mouth. In a couple of seconds, we're going to begin to deepen that breath. Taking a deep inhale in, fill that belly all the way, filling it all the way to the top of your lungs. And exhaling nice and slowly, gently. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, exhale. So I want you to do this 4 more times. Nice deep breaths into the belly. And with each exhalation, I want you to begin to let go of the tension in your muscles. Release all that negativity from the body. When you take that deep inhale in, breathe in that positivity into the body. So breathe in positivity. And exhale all that negative energy out. Let's do this 1 more time. Inhale. And exhale. Perfect. Just allow your breath to fall back into its natural rhythm now. So shorter, sharper breaths. If at any time, any point during this class, your mind begins to wander off, just bring that attention back to that breathing and deep breath into the belly and exhale out nice and slowly. We're going to begin with a few stretches now. I want you to just circle the head, just stretching out the neck muscles. Do this a couple of times. And then go in the opposite way. When you reach the top, take a nice deep inhale in, lift the hands up, reaching towards the top of the ceiling. And as you exhale, leaning over towards your left side, so bringing that left hand down, right hand coming over the top of your head, so you're stretching out that right side of your body. And if you can, begin to bring that gaze up towards the ceiling. Perfect. Take a deep inhale in, coming back towards the center, reaching those fingertips up. And exhale, coming over to the opposite side, just the left hand reaching over the top. And if you can, bringing that gaze up towards the sky there. Perfect. Bring it back towards the center. And then when you're ready, we're going to stretch out the rest of the body. So coming up into a standing position on your mat, coming towards the top of your mat, feet just hip width apart, palms facing forward, standing up nice and tall, shoulders relaxed. Inhale, lift the hands up. Exhale, bring the hands down towards your heart. Inhale, up and over. Exhale, dive forward, so dropping that chest down towards your thighs, reaching the hands down towards the floor. You're probably going to feel a little bit tight behind the back of your legs. It's absolutely fine if you want to bend your knees, begin to walk out the legs, so straightening one leg at a time. And again, with that breathing, with each exhalation, allow yourself to release that tension from the body. Perfect. Inhale, lifting up halfway, flatten the back. Exhale, forward fold, and this time placing the palms of your hands on the mat. I want you to feel that connection with the ground. Inhale, taking both left and right foot out, coming into your plank position. Let's just take a couple of deep breaths here. So inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, dropping the knees down towards the ground, keeping the elbows tucked into your side. Inhale, lower the chest down towards the mat. And when you reach the bottom, exhale, begin to slide yourself forward, lifting that chest up. We're going to come in to our baby cobra, so elbows are still slightly bent. We don't want to jump into the straight into the deep end of this pose, so we're just going to ease into it nice and gently. So shoulders away from the ears, elbows are bent, legs, our feet are relaxed on the mat. Open that chest up, looking towards the sky. Take a deep inhale in, and exhale, lower yourself back down towards the ground, tucking your toes under. Begin to gently and slowly push yourself up into your downward facing dog. Perfect, well done. Just walk out the feet here if that feels comfortable for you, and just bring in one heel down at a time. Lifting the hips up towards the ceiling. The chest is coming down towards the mat. So just play around with this position. There is no right or wrong way. You can move in whatever way feels good for you, for your body today. So just listen. When you're ready, bringing both heels down towards the mat. Doesn't matter if they don't quite reach the ground. Take a nice deep inhale in, and exhale. Begin to walk the feet towards the top of your mat, coming into your forward fold once more. Inhale. Exhale, roll yourself up nice and gently all the way to the top. Beautiful, perfect. We're going to do that one more time. So feet hip width apart, palms facing forward. Inhale, lift the hands up. Exhale down towards your heart. Inhale up and over. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lifting up halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Make that connection with the ground. Inhale, take both left and right foot out, coming into your plank position. Let's take a breath here. Inhale. Exhale, keeping the elbows tucked in. You can drop down onto your knees or begin to lower the body down towards the mat. Inhale, push the body forward and up. We're going to come into our upward facing dog. So now our arms are more straighter, our thighs, our shins are lifted up off the mat. Now that our back, our spine is a little bit more looser, we can bend that spine a little bit more, open that chest up. And as you exhale, begin to gently push yourself back in to your downward facing dog. Perfect. Let's just take a breath here. Inhale. And exhale. Begin to walk your feet, this time just towards the middle of your mat. And I want you to turn the body so you're facing lengthways of your mat. We're going to come into our wide-legged stance. So bringing both feet out towards the side, just as far as what feels comfortable for you. Now we need to begin to pigeon toe those toes in, so we're not straining the knees there. Just take a nice deep inhale in, flatten the back, so we're resetting that spine. And as you exhale, begin to relax. Begin to drop that chest down, that forehead down towards the mat. Again, don't worry about where you are in this position. If you need to lean on some blocks, that's absolutely fine. If you need to stay up on the tips of your fingers, that's absolutely fine. You are where you need to be on your journey. So just take your time with these positions, and with each exhalation, just seeing if you can let go of that tension in the muscles. Relax the muscles, ease into this position. I'm just going to stay here for 3 full breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Perfect. Lifting yourself up halfway. I'm going to begin to lift that left foot up and turn the toes so they're facing towards the back of your mat. And then we're going to begin to lift ourselves up. So both legs are nice and straight with a nice strong core, lifting ourselves up, bringing the hands over the top of your head. We're going to come into our fallen triangle, So take a nice deep breath in. And as you exhale, begin to drop that left hand down towards your left ankle. Open that chest up. Begin to bring that right hand up towards the ceiling as high as you can go, so you're really stretching those hands up. And if you can, just bring your gaze up, following that right hand, so it just forces that chest to open up even more. But don't worry if you begin to lose your balance, just bring that gaze back down towards the floor, wherever feels comfortable for you today. Let's take a final breath here. Inhale. And exhale, lifting yourself up back towards the middle. Bring the hands into prayer position. I'm going to swap over to the opposite side. So left foot comes in, and now your right toes come towards the top of your mat. Inhale, exhale, coming down towards your right ankle. Left hand reaching up towards the ceiling. Open that chest up. Bring that gaze up if you can. You're going to feel that nice deep stretch on the inside of your thighs. So just relaxing here. Take deep breaths into the belly. Nice and gently. Take a final deep inhale in. And exhale out. Perfect. Coming back towards the middle. Bringing the right toes back towards the lengthways of your mat. Perfect. This time we're going to move the toes, left toes, towards the back of your mat. Inhale, lift the hands, reaching towards the ceiling. We're going to begin to bend that left knee. So we're almost coming into a warrior pose. And this time, bringing that right hand down, we're going to reach again for our ankle, but we can place our hands on the floor. If you can't quite reach that far, you can just hold on to your ankle, that's absolutely fine. And again, you're going to open that chest up. So we're going deeper into the hip now that we've warmed up those muscles. We're going deeper into the hips. I'm going to stay here for a few more breaths. So with that left arm, you to make sure that it's in line with your knee, so you're almost pushing that knee out. You don't want it to collapse inwards. You'll find that you'll get a nice deeper stretch by doing that. And stay here for 4 more breaths. Inhale, exhale, final breath in, inhale, exhale, lifting yourself up, keeping that front knee still bent. We're going to come into our peaceful warrior, so right hand moving towards the back of your right thigh, reaching that left hand up and over the top of the head. Making sure that that knee is still in line with that ankle. I'm going to stay here for 3 breaths. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, final breath in, inhale, and exhale, bringing yourself back towards the center. Straighten that front knee and bring the toes back towards the center. I'm going to do that on the opposite side now. So right toes lifting up, facing towards the top of your mat. Begin to bend that right knee. And then we're going to bring that right hand down towards the floor. So we're coming into our extended side triangle side. Reaching that left hand up and over the top of your head, and again using that right arm to push that knee out. So you feel that deeper stretch in the hip flexors, in the hips. And take 3 more breaths here. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, final breath in, inhale, and exhale. Come coming back towards the center and moving into our peaceful warrior. So left hand towards the back of your left thigh, right hand coming over the top of your head, making sure that that knee is still placed over the top of your ankle. So we're just stretching the front of our hip now. Remember that deep breath. 2 more breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Perfect. Bring yourself back towards the center. You're going to straighten that front knee. Bring the toes back towards the center. I'm going to come into our forward fold once more. So inhale, lift those hands up over the top of your head. And on your exhalation, I want you to bend from your hips. So you're hinging at your hips, dropping that chest down, dropping the hands down towards the floor. Remember to slightly pigeon toe those toes in, just so that you're not straining your knees. You'll find perhaps that maybe your muscles are feeling a little bit more looser, so you can go a bit more deeper into this position. If you want to deepen this stretch even more, just begin to hold on to your ankles and just bringing that forehead closer towards the ground. Perfect. Let's take a final breath here. Inhale and exhale. Begin to heel toe your feet towards the center. Perfect. And gently roll yourself up all the way to the top. Perfect, well done. When you're ready, taking a seat on your mat. We're going to come into our Kingfisher pose. So I want you to bend that left knee, so that left foot, that left heel is coming towards your right thigh. And with your right knee, I want you to begin to bring that over the top of your left knee. Very confusing, sorry. So coming almost into a knotted position. Taking your left hand, I want you to take a hold of your right knee. And then turning the body, placing that right hand behind your back, behind your spine. And looking over that right shoulder. Don't worry if you don't get this position to begin with. Just rewind the video and just keep practicing. So that left leg is underneath us. That left heel is touching our bum. Our right knee is up and over the top of our left leg. Left arm over the top of our right knee. And right hand just behind our back. Just keeping that spine nice and straight. So you're going to feel this in the glutes, in the psoas muscles. Let's just take a couple more breaths here. So inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale, releasing the body. And bringing both feet out. We're going to do that on the opposite side. So bringing your right foot in towards the inside of your left thigh. Left foot is going to come up and over the top of your right knee. And then taking your right hand and just hugging that left knee in towards the chest. So you want to bring it in as close as you can, and that will deepen that stretch. And then taking that left hand just behind your spine. So it's really helping you to keep that straight spine, lifting that chest up, and begin to look over your left shoulder. Perfect. So we're just going to stay here for 4 deep breaths. Let's take a final breath here. Inhale. And exhale, release the body, release the legs. Coming over towards the center. We're going to come into our side stretch. So bringing that right foot out towards the side of your mat. And again, bringing that left foot in towards the inside of your right thigh. I want you to turn the body so you're facing towards the right toes. Inhale, lift the arms up, straighten that spine. And as you exhale, I want you to begin to hinge at the hips and just going as far as you can. So you want to keep that spine as straight as possible. So you don't want to be curling over, you don't want to be rounding that spine. You want to keep that spine nice and straight. So holding onto your ankles, your knees, just go as far as what feels comfortable. If you're up here, that's absolutely fine. With practice, with time, your body will allow you and will tell you when it's ready to go further. Let's just stay here for 1 more breath. Inhale. Exhale, perfect. Coming back towards the center. I'm going to do that on the opposite side. So left foot comes up. Right foot coming in towards the inner thigh. Turning the body so you're facing towards that left foot. Inhale, lift the hands up, coming into prayer position. And as you exhale, hinging from the hips, spine is straight, nice long line all the way to the top of your head. And just seeing how far you can go. With each exhalation, relaxing the muscles, releasing all that negative energy from the body, just allowing that chest to come closer towards your thighs. Perfect. Take 1 final breath here. Inhale. And exhale. Lifting yourself up. Perfect. I'm going to come in to our final pose, our butterfly pose. So just bringing our heels together, soles of our feet together. If you find it quite hard to keep the knees apart, if you're in this position, just bring the hands just towards the back of the mat and just allow the gravity to take a hold of the knees. This will just help you go a little bit deeper into those inner thighs, the hips, the glutes, all round stretch for the legs. But if you feel comfortable with lifting the body up, holding on to those toes and just allowing the knees to fall out towards the side. Again, it's just whatever you feel comfortable with. Listen to your body. That's the most important thing in yoga. Everybody's body is different. We are all capable of different things. So don't worry about what other people are doing. Just focus on yourself. final breath in. Keeping those soles together. On your exhalation, I want you to begin to lay down gently onto the mat, so you're still allowing those knees to fall out towards the side. And if you want to feel a little bit more of the stretch, just placing your hands on the inside of your thighs and just begin to push the knees away. Remember to relax into these positions. We're not working the muscles, we want to stretch and release them. And for us to be able to do that, we need to practice and learn how to relax. Perfect placing your hands on top of your thighs, close to your hips. I want you to begin to push the thighs away from your torso. It's a nice decompressing pose for our back. So you almost feel the gap being formed in between your spine. And then relax, bringing the feet out towards the front. Coming into your Shavasana pose, we're just going to take a few deep breaths here, just allow the body to relax. And if you want to stay in this position, by all means do so. It's absolutely fine just staying here for as long as what feels comfortable for you. But if you're following me, begin to reach the hands over the top of your head. And then nice and gently rolling yourself onto your side. And gently pushing yourself up into a nice seated position on your mat. We're just going to give thanks to ourselves for placing the hands on your knees, palms facing up, just feeling all that positive energy in the palms of your hands. Take a nice deep inhale in, lift the hands up, bring the palms together, bring all that energy, that positive energy together. And as you exhale, bringing that energy into the body, down towards your heart chakra, and bowing down to yourself, giving yourself thanks for taking the time out today. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me today, and hopefully I'll see you soon.